Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Vikrant Narang. I am the Chief Technology Officer at Space. Thank you for joining, and this video is about Mars Occultation, which is happening on April 17th, 2021. From my personal experience, occultations are very beautiful phenomena, especially when we have occultations of any planets by moon. Occultation is an event where a planet or any celestial body completely hides another second celestial body. So in the year 2021 we will be having 7 times a planet will be occulted by the moon. These planets are Mercury, Venus and Mars. In 2021, Jupiter and Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are not being occulted by the moon. 17th April 2021 presents a wonderful opportunity for especially people in India, because there was no occultation of any bright naked eye planet by moon in the previous year, and this is the only occultation to be seen in this year. This occultation will not only be seen in India but in nearby places of Asia as well. The purpose of this video is to train you in finding or getting the predictions or the circumstances of this occultation for your exact geographic latitude, so that you can observe this occultation. On my left, where we have here on the screen, is a beautiful occultation captured by Andrew Cecchini from Sky Telescope. Here are a few more beautiful pictures. The first one on the left is by Geraint Smith, and the right one is by Sergio Scorzio. This time Mars may not be seen this big as it is seen in the picture on the right, but as I told you, these are memorable events, and the image of Mars which you will see or the image of the occultation or the memory will always remain with you. This occultation will be visible from Asia. This is a geographic map generated in Google Earth to show you where all you will be able to see this occultation from. As you can see, there is a red solid line here and there is a red solid line here. There is a weak red line here. In these parts are marking the boundary from where the occultation will be seen. Anyone outside this path will not be able to see Mars getting occulted by the moon. For people living in this part, under this dim red lines, will be seeing the occultation in daytime. For people living under this part, under this red circles, they will be able to see the reappearance of Mars in night time, and these people living under this blue part will be able to see the disappearance of Mars in the night time. Once again, to repeat myself, people living under this red line, red outline which I am showing here, they will be able to see the Mars occultation, the reappearance part of Mars occultation in the night time, and people living under this blue part which I am showing right here, which I am marking from my cursor, will be able to see the disappearance during the night time. People just living to the left of this part, such as people living in New Delhi, they would be seeing the reappearance. However, it would not be still completely dark. Now I am going to show you Google Earth, and let's go through which countries are going to see this occultation. As you can see, parts of India, Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, and all these countries which we can see will be able to witness this occultation. There are 2 parts, as I mentioned. One is disappearance, that's when Mars will be going behind the moon, and the reappearance, that's when the Mars will be coming to reappear from behind the moon. There will be two methods which we will use to generate this prediction. The first method is using a free open source software called Stellarium, and the second method is a little more advanced, using the website called www.lunar-occultations.com. The first method is stellarium.org. You will have to go to this website, stellarium.org, and download the Stellarium for your Windows and install it. I've already installed it, and I'm going to show you how you can generate it. Here we are in Stellarium. The first step you need to do is click F6, press F6 or click here to select your location. You can then type, suppose you are in Colombo. You will find a list of all most of the cities on the planet Earth are listed here. So for instance, I can select Colombo and I can see that my latitude, longitude and my location has been automatically set in this. Once I type the city name, it can detect my country and it can also find out my time zone. Once you do it, you will see here at the bottom now my city has been updated, so I can cross it. However, if in case you do not know, if you do not find your city, what you can do is go to this website called latlong.net. This is in case you do not find your city listed in Stellarium. And what you can do is go to this map given here. Using this map, you can select your location if you know where you are located on the Earth. For example, if you are here, just click on any location. Once you click on it, you will find your latitude, longitude written in both the formats, degrees, decimal degrees, and you will also find in degree, minutes and seconds. This is your latitude, this is your longitude for the place you selected. This website once again is latlong.net, latlong.net. Once you get your latlong, what you can do simply is you can type your latlong here in these boxes, write down the name of your city, and you can say add to the list, and it will add your city. Let me see now. We are in Colombo and I want to take the predictions for my city. Let me tell you that Stellarium will not be the most accurate software. The predictions may differ by a few seconds, but it doesn't matter because it's a very small distance and we are not going for any very highly scientific work. So if you want to just observe, you want to know approximate times, it will work very well. Now we go to the date 4th, that means April, and then 17th. You can see it's daytime. I move towards the evening time. Let me shift the view towards the western direction, and here in northwest for Colombo I can find Moon and Mars are there nearly together. I press the spacebar key to center. Now I'm pressing page up key to zoom in. I can find that Moon is there, but I can't see Mars. Now I can see Mars written. That means the Moon is already covering Mars. Once again I have selected Moon and pressed spacebar to keep the Moon centered. Now here we can see it is daytime and it is almost 5 p.m. in Colombo. As I increase my time, you can see that Moon is coming near Mars. Here again I press page up key to zoom in, and this is where I can see that at around 6 p.m. Mars is getting hidden behind the Moon. I am pressing the page, I click on Moon, then I press page down to see So we can see that the sun is not completely set, and that's when the Mars is disappearing for Colombo. The sky is still bright, but we could see the Mars in the simulation of the software. That means there is a good chance that if you use a binocular or a telescope, you will still be able to see the disappearance of Mars behind the moon. Here you can click on Azimuth grid or just press Z. You will find that the altitude or the angle made between the horizon right here, which is marked by my cursor, and the moon at this time is nearly 60 degrees. That's very high in the sky, so that's a good thing. As we increase the time, let me once again center the moon by pressing the spacebar key and now pressing zoom in key. I can see that this is the time when Mars is getting hidden. We increase the time. Moon is going down and the sky is getting darker. Slowly, the time is passing. We should now be seeing Mars come or reappear from behind the moon any moment now. Here you go. You can see the time is around 1934. That means the Mars started to vanish at around 6 p.m. and it is starting to reappear at about 1934 p.m. That means almost after 1.5 hours of wait. And this time, if I click on moon, press spacebar key and then press page down to zoom out, you will be seeing that the altitude of moon and Mars is about 38 degrees, which I can also see from here. This is 38 degrees. So that's how you use Stellarium to get the prediction of the event for your city. Hope you understood, and if you have any queries, you can always reach out to us at Space. Now, this is the first technique, and in this we made you familiar with some of the workings of Stellarium, what keys to use, and how to generate the predictions of Mars occultation for your city. Now we are going to see a slightly advanced method. In this, we are going to go to a website called www.lunaroccultations.com/iota/planet/0417 mars.htm. Let's go there. We are at this website. If you go here, this is by a International Occultation Timing Association. These predictions are highly advanced, but the limitation is that you may not find the exact predictions for your cities. There are a lot of cities for the world which are listed here. It would be better if you get the predictions for your city, but even if you are within 100 kilometers of any city listed in their database, you will get an approximate prediction and you can use it for your visual or telescopic observation work. Now let us see. They list, as we scroll down this page, they list several cities. First, they list the disappearance times in universal time. Later, if we scroll down, we can see that they have listed 317 cities. After 317 cities, we can see the reappearance time also. So first on top they give the disappearance times, and then for the same 317 cities we get the reappearance times. All the times which are listed here on this page are in universal time. You will need to apply any correction to convert the universal time into the time of the time zone in which you are located. Now let me see, for example, here we have lots of Indian cities listed. and this is the reappearance time. And if I go up, we have the disappearance time. This is saying disappearance. This is universal time, hours, minutes and seconds. What we find here is several cities: Agartala, Aizawl, Calcutta. Let's see what is the status for Calcutta. We can see that the moon will be hiding Mars at 12:52:39 seconds past UT. At that time, the sun will be about, this is for sun, this column is for moon. Alright. Sun will be about 7 degrees below the horizon. That means it will still be twilight time. Then we can see that moon will be 52 degrees high in the direction 282. That means nearly west direction. Now if I go to reappearance, again for Calcutta, we can see that at 14 hours 3 minutes 50 seconds the Mars will be reappearing. At that time sun will be very low. That means they have not mentioned about the sun. That means the sun, it would be night time. Sun will not be a problem at this time. Moon will be 36 degree high above the horizon, and it will be still at 285 degrees angle from the north, which means that it will be in the western direction. So this is the second method which you can use. Thank you for your time, and with this we end the presentation. Thank you for watching. If you have any queries regarding this occultation, please feel free to reach out to us, and happy Mars occultation.